Welcome, come into Koala Gardens with me. We are going to do some math. This video is brought to you by my alpha producers, Jeff Anderson, Rich in Alaska and Lynn. And we are all so excited about this Joey that Onyx is nursing. Any day now we hope to see it come out. But can we figure who the father is? If you'd like to support me on Patreon and help me bring these videos to you and do all I can to create safe habitat for koalas, join the family with links in the description below. There's so many ways that you can get involved. And I want to acknowledge the Widjabul people of the Bundjalung Nation, on whose land I am so proud to live, work and play. Koalas are marsupials. That means that mum has a very short pregnancy, just 35 days, and then this little barely formed Joey is born, climbs up into mum's pouch and drinks milk in there while it develops for 6 to 7 months. So that means that we're looking for a date that's around 7 to 8 months ago from early May. Because the final video you're going to see, stay through to the end of this video, please, because there's a beautiful surprise. What we get to see there was filmed in early May. So that means we're looking for something that happened around the second half of September into early October. And here we go. I filmed this on the 19th of September. That fits the time frame. Who's that up there? Why, that, of course, is Mr. Valentine. He's in a tree in Area 6 of the property, and if you're a patron, you know how the property is divided up quite well. And now, not far away in this tree, zooming in, there's Onyx. And can you see Jasper just down below her on the other side of the trunk? At the time I thought, what's going on here? Valentine seems to be taking an interest, but then I didn't see him near her for nearly 2 more weeks, when here once again, different trees but in Area 6, that's Valentine, and there's Onyx just climbing up a tree only a couple of trees away, as though she'd maybe just left the tree he was in, maybe. And I'm like, what's going on? So I decided I better keep a bit of an eye on them that day. Another great way that you can support what I'm doing here is to make sure you always smash that like button, leave a comment below, tell all your friends about my channel and subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell too. So I decided I better just, hang about and see what's going on. Onyx then moved down out of that small tree once I stopped and just sat still for a few minutes and moved over into this pink bloodwood tree. As it turns out, Jasper had been left in this pink bloodwood tree while Onyx was off, maybe having a bit of a tryst with Valentine. And as I said, I think the math actually tells us the story. Let's look up higher. See there? There's Jasper asleep up high in the tree, and Onyx is having a scratch. You can still see her floppy pouch because she is still feeding milk to Jasper, so he's still regularly sticking his head inside that pouch to get to the teat. So this is actually a mating that's happening quite soon after Jasper first emerged, because remember, Jasper only came out of the pouch in July, and then late September, early October, and there's interest in mating Onyx again, and that's the kind of life female koalas live. Then you might remember that by the end of the year, Onyx had pushed Jasper away completely. So she would have given birth during November, and she was like, "No, mate, you've got to go look after yourself." And we had this hilarious day on New Year's Day when Jasper was like, Mum, come on, please, keep looking after me. So I'm now starting to realise that Jasper was forced to sort of look after himself a bit younger than what most young koalas usually have to do. And maybe that's one of the reasons why he has kind of followed his mum around for a lot longer than normal. He's been separate from her. She would have stopped feeding him milk by December, and yet he grew as quickly and as well as any koala that I've seen who's been supplemented with milk from mum until they were much closer to 12 months old. That fight day was so funny. What we can say is that if the math is correct and she gave birth in November, the Joey she has in pouch on that particular day is around 6 weeks old. You might remember that I've not seen Jasper and Onyx in the same tree again since January. This one I took during February, and you can see how huge she is. I mean, she is a big, strong girl, and she is just looking bigger and better than ever. But she wasn't giving me much of a glimpse to know what was going on in that pouch. By the time the cyclone came through in March, that Joey would be getting up towards 4 months old, which is probably good. A good big Joey that's, quite safe in the pouch there as Onyx sat that wild weather out. And by late April, if you didn't know, you wouldn't still be able to tell that there is a Joey in pouch that's now 5 months old. That's getting close to being ready to come out of the pouch. However, early May, and look at what I got to see. This always excites me so much. I'm sorry about the shaky cam, but look at that. There is a beautifully furred foot sticking out of Onyx's pouch while she sleeps. That means Joey is very close to emerging. Early May, 6 months old at least. We are on track to having some math that says, I believe, Valentine is most likely the father of Onyx's Joey. And guess what? You've done it. You've made it to the end of yet another Koala Gardens video, so make sure you smash that like button, and would you take a moment to write into the comments below, Daddy Valentine. Oh, thanks for watching. Lots more great video coming your way soon. And another way that you can support me is any time that you feel like you need a new pair of socks, a coaster, a t-shirt, a hoodie, a cover for your phone, whatever it is, hop over to my Redbubble store and just see if there's not something that is perfect for you.